Okay, we're going to be doing the Bayer village oxidation. It's just the same reaction as the last one, but right now we're using an unsymmetrical ketone. So this is how this reaction is going to go. So if you were to predict the product, you pick between these two carbons. So you have carbon 1 right here, and then you have this other carbon. Okay, this carbon is connected to 1, this carbon is connected to 2. So obviously pick the one that's 2, and then just insert a oxygen right here. Don't lose any carbon. So if you were to write it, okay, so if you're going to predict the product, you just pick between carbon 1, this carbon and this carbon, and you insert an oxygen there. This carbon is connected to 1, 2. This carbon is connected to 1. So pick obviously the bigger one. So how you do it, you just insert an oxygen. Make sure you count your carbon so you don't lose anything. So insert oxygen right here, and then 1, 2. So 1, 2. If you count it, 1, 2. That's how you predict the product. Okay, so the mechanism is very simple. It's just like the last one. So we're gonna start off with our first step. We're gonna be doing nucleophilic. The first step we're gonna be doing acid base. So we have hydronium in the flask because it's acidic conditions. So first step, acid base. What we're doing is activating the carbonyl. We're making oxygen already is delta minus. He wants electrons. Right now we're increasing it with electron withdrawing ability. So now we could form some resonance structure. So push electrons towards the positive charge. And so now there's a charge on carbon. So now we're going to use MCPBA. So how do you draw MCPBA? H O O O whatever this aromatic thing is, and then Cl. Okay, so now who's gonna attack that charge? Okay, so this is you're gonna pick the one that's more basic, sp2 or sp3. Sp3 is farther from the positively charged nucleus, so it's gonna attack. So this is sp2. This is sp2 because these lone pairs are used in resonance, and this is sp3. So this guy is gonna be doing the attacking. So he's gonna attack that charge right here, and so now we formed So yeah. So if we were to do it right here, our structure will look like this. Okay. Um, this guy has an H, so he is positively charged. We want him to be neutral, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take water. Water's gonna come in since we formed water here, but water is always gonna be the one that takes away a hydrogen. So if I draw in a different color, right? Water, he's gonna come here, and he's gonna take that H wherever he is. He's here, and then he's gonna go onto that. He's gonna take the H in that. So now we form this. So now we have this, and everyone's happy now, right? It's looking neutral, but we need this to be, since we're gonna form some type of structure, we need this guy. So always remember the guy with the double bond in this reaction. We need him to be positive before we do the whole like 5 arrows crap when we destroy everything. So make sure he's positive. So how are we gonna make him positive? We're gonna take hydronium. Hydronium's gonna come in, and then he's gonna deprotonate him. Okay. So now he has too many charges. That's good. We're almost there. And so now, okay, we're good. So now this is the driving step. This O bond is really weak. We're gonna replace it with the CO bond. So this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna go one. This is how it's gonna go. This is gonna come down. This is gonna go. This bond right here is gonna take the O. This bond is gonna break. Between the O is gonna go here, and this bond is gonna go onto the oxygen. 4 arrows. Unsymmetrical, if you remember 4 arrows. I'm pretty sure that symmetrical one didn't have 4 arrows. Those 3 arrows. Okay, so now just draw the structure you created. So this is gonna be a double bond. He obviously is gonna be charged, so we're gonna have to deprotonate him sometime. Um, So this oxygen is right here, and he's gonna have the isopropyl connected to him, and that looks okay. And so now we formed right here. This is, let me draw it in a different color. So we formed this guy. So I'm gonna put him under, and we formed this. Cl. And so the final step, obviously, who's gonna take the H? It's always water that takes the H. And so water takes the H, and boom, reaction is done. Draw your product, and then regenerate the catalyst. I didn't even check the work. Let me see if I'm right. Does that look like the answer? It does look like the answer. Oh shoot, it doesn't look like the answer. Okay. What were we forming? We're forming an ester. Why the hell would we form this? It's not even a. I don't even know what freaking. I don't even know what functional group this is. Okay, see, it's good I made this mistake. Okay, I don't want to make this mistake on Thursday. Okay, so if we're forming an ester, boy, I just did it wrong. I just wrote it like a bot. Like I did everything right. I just didn't even. I wasn't paying attention. That is the answer. So, if it's so, but if you have an H, so if in a different example, if you have an aldehyde and the same like reagents, you're gonna pick between this carbon and this H. Pick the H. It's always right. Yo, I forgot to mention that this right here, use a different color. Okay, this isopropyl. If you're confused why this isopropyl leaves compared to this one, this ethyl, the isopropyl leaves because he's connected to two. He's only connected to one. That's why he leaves. That's why he's the one that does the movement. Everything else, that's really it.